Welcome to the Safari Endeavor and a Commodore Suite 206. On this beautiful vessel, there's actually 4 in this room category, so come on in. Great writing desk, some wine, and of course, an espresso, which, as always, you also have plenty of storage space. And here's a great living area for you. And I know you've looked at a couple of other room categories that have a balcony, but the balcony is shared space with people walking on the outside. The Commodores have space that is just I think I gotta undo this. It's a small step out Juliet. I guess I'd call it a Juliet, but come on out. Here it is, right here. But you can step outside, smell the fresh sea air, and not worry about people walking by. And right next to me over here is another Commodore Suite. And I love the idea of being able to step outside, but I really don't want people walking by looking in. All right, so look at this bed, king size bed, and look at what you get to lay in bed in the morning and look at. Now, I don't know why anybody would use these eye cover-ups because that view is way too beautiful. Oh, and we are in Alaska. These curtains actually do cut the sunlight out because this is the land of the midnight sun. And in the summer, you are going to be seeing a lot of light. So come on in. I'm going to show you the bathroom here, which has something the other categories do not have. You have a tub in here, beautiful vanity here, and here are your other facilities. So this is the Commodore Suite, and like I said, they have 4. They're pretty much right in this area, so you've got great and easy access to everything on the ship. Hope you like this Commodore, because I like it a lot. Okay, I am in a Commodore 205, and the reason I'm showing you this one is, remember when it comes to your bedding, you can have 2 different types of configurations. The bed apart, the bed together. And this particular cabin today is set up for guests who have requested beds apart. So this shows you in a Commodore what the beds apart look like. Bathroom is the same. It's got a great tub, and you have your step out balcony right here. So now you've seen 2 different ways that the bedding can be set up. And again, in most of the cabins, not all, you can choose the bedding. If you're looking at a description and it says fixed twin, that means you're not moving those beds. They are fixed. Hey everybody, welcome to Uncruise the Safari Endeavor, and I'm going to tour some cabins with you today. So right now we are going to tour cabin number 309. And if you're wondering what each cabin is, this handy dandy sheet of paper is really going to help you. So I'm going to go on here. I am on deck 3, and I'm going to look at 309, and it tells me this is an Admiral cabin. And there's actually 5 of these cabins on the ship. They're actually getting ready today to accept a whole bunch of guests. Neat part about the location of 309 is right on the opposite side of me here actually is a door that goes outside. So it's got quick access to the outside, and if you go in the other direction, it has quick access to go up and down. So come on in. I want to show you this beautiful cabin. Remember, Uncruise is all about adventure. You have your king size bed here. You've got these great windows right out here. Now, what you want to remember about the windows, when you are choosing a cabin on the Safari Endeavor, right out here is a walkway. So if your choice is this cabin 309, know that people will be walking in front of your windows. So for some people, perfect, not a problem. For others, that might be a problem. So be sure to take this into consideration. Here's your king-size bed, like I said, and plenty of storage. Robes in here. Now I'm just going to have Wall pan into the bathroom so you can get a feel for the bathroom. And what I'm going to do after this is I'm going to take you to the other Admiral cabins because they're all the same, but they're a little bit different. And when it comes to you choosing a cabin, you really do want to make a choice based on knowledge, right? Okay, so hang tight, and the next cabin is coming up. All right, again, we are on Uncruise, the Safari Endeavor. This is an Admiral category, and I'm going to show you 201. When we finish this cabin, we're going to scoot down the hallway to 202 so you can see that one as well. Come on in. Plenty of storage, and I don't always feel like I need to open this up, but you can get the vibe, right? Plenty of storage, so come on in. Now, if you remember the first one that I showed you that was on deck 3, that particular Admiral cabin did have a window like this, but it had a walkway on the outside where people might be walking in front of your window. This cabin does not have that. You've got your king, or those beds can be pulled apart to make 2 twin. It's really a nice sized room. And here is your bathroom. Good, the lights are on. So this is going to help you actually look at the different Admiral cabins. They're the same, like I said, but they're different. So come on, we're just going to walk out the hallway, and you just scoot across, and down here is the lounge, and here is the next Admiral cabin, and this is 202. So come on in, your storage as always, and you can see really the configuration of the room is pretty much the same as the last one, if not exactly the same. You have the window, big, beautiful window that you can happily leave open because no one's going to be walking past like you might experience up on deck number 3 because there is that decking on the outside. So let's take a quick peek in the bathroom here. Now you've had a pretty good glimpse at the Admiral cabins. I'm going to take you to visit some more cabins. Hey everybody, welcome to deck 1 on the Safari Endeavor, and this is Suite 112, which is a Pathfinder cabin category. So come on in. This is my cabin category. Of course, you've got all this fabulous storage that you're going to need. And this is what I love about this category. It's the fixed window. And I keep saying this, but I truly, truly mean it. Imagine laying in bed and looking out that window at Mother Nature as you float past. This bed can be pushed together, a king like this, or it can be taken apart for twins. So depending on what your need is, you're going to look for a cabin on this ship that will either be twins apart, that can also be pushed together, or fixed twins. Got a great desk here, and the reason I really like this category is right here is the dining room. So just steps away, back over here, you can take the stairs up and be outside in only a moment. So again, this is the Pathfinder. This is your perfect room category. Oh, I forgot to show you the bathroom. Come on, take a peek. There it is. So this is our home for another 12 nights. Hi everybody, come on in, Safari Endeavor. This is the Trailblazer cabin category. The beds, as you can see, are fixed. They're on each side They're not going to move. You've got 2 windows here and here. And from where Walt is filming on the outside, what you want to remember here is you have this fabulous door that will take you to the outside. Who does not want to just smell that fresh air? But with that said, those windows, as people potentially walk by, you got to be careful so you're not coming out of the shower and being surprised and surprising someone else. So this is a good thing about this, and that might be something that might be challenging. Another thing you want to remember is to get anywhere on the ship on these Trailblazer cabin categories on 3, you have to walk outside, take a right, and then it will take you to the internal part of the ship, say for dinner or a lounge. Not a big deal on a normal day, but if it's raining and cold, you will have to go outside. But it is covered, as you can see here. So it's covered. It's not like you're going to get wet, but it is maybe going to be a little windy. So consider that. This entire line down here is Trailblazer cabins. So here's your bathroom in here. And then, of course, you've got your storage right out here. And everybody has a nice robe. Who doesn't want a nice robe? For us, we're in Alaska. I'm gonna bundle up and I'm gonna enjoy that cool air outside. So this is the Trailblazer, and I know you will love whichever cabin category you choose. All right, I'm gonna test this now, which I did before and it worked, so let's see. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hey, I just got back from an incredible Alaska cruise on the Safari Endeavor, and I know that for myself, I was really wondering about the cabins and thought you might be as well. So while I was on the ship, I toured every single cabin category, and I can guarantee. Hi everyone. So I just, is that thing still? Yes. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. So I just got back from an incredible Alaska cruise on the Safari Endeavor. And I know many of you have been thinking about those cabins. So was I. Well, I toured every single cabin category on the ship. And when I say every category, I mean every category. Now, here's the thing. There are only 5 different cabin types, and they're all really different from each other. But one of them has this very unique situation that honestly, some people absolutely love, and others, well, let's just say it's not for everyone. So I'm going to take you inside of each cabin category so that you know exactly what you would get. And by the end of this video, you'll know which one is the perfect category for your Alaska adventure with Uncruise. Ready for the skiff? Jump on in and let's go. You'll know exactly which one is perfect for your Alaska adventure. Let's dive in. All right, let's start with the Admiral Cabins. Now there are 5 of these on the ship, and they're what I call a really solid mid-level choice. But here's what you absolutely need to know about these. Location matters. Some Admiral Cabins have a situation with their windows that you might love or might not love. Let me show you what I mean. Ship outro. So that's the Admiral category. Really nice space, but remember those windows and the walkway considerations. Now, let me take you to the cabin category that I actually chose for myself. Home intro Pathfinder section. Okay, so this next category is the Pathfinder. And I have to tell you, this is the cabin category that I chose for my trip. Now you might be wondering why I didn't go for the most expensive suite. There's a really good reason. The Pathfinder has something that was more important to me than luxury. And I think when you see it, you'll understand exactly what I mean. Ship footage, Pathfinder cabin tour. And I think when you see it, you'll understand exactly what I mean. Ship footage, Pathfinder cabin tour. Ship outro. Oh, and that's exactly why I chose the Pathfinder. That location and the incredible fixed window view. But now, let me show you that cabin category. But now, let me show you that cabin category with the unique situation I've been talking about. Home intro, Trailblazer section. All right, here we go. The Trailblazer cabin. This is the one with the unique situation I mentioned to you at the beginning. Now I want you to really pay attention to this because it's either going to be a deal maker for you or you're going to think it's the coolest thing since sliced bread. There's really no in between with this cabin category. Let me show you exactly what makes it so different. Ship footage, Trailblazer cabin tour. Ship outro. So there you have it, the Trailblazer's unique outdoor access situation. Like I said, you'll either love it or you won't. But wait until you see what the top tier cabin category offers. It's pretty darn incredible. Home intro, Commodore section. And now for the crown jewel, the Commodore suite. There are only 4 of these on the entire ship, and honestly, they have something. There are only 4 of these on the entire ship, and honestly, they have something that no other cabin category can offer. If you're thinking about splurging on this Alaska cruise, I can tell you, this is the suite for you. And I think you're going to be pretty darn impressed. If you're thinking about splurging for your Alaska cruise, this is the cabin category for you, and I think you're going to be very impressed. Ship footage, Commodore suite tour, ship outro. That private step-out balcony and the soaking tub, that's what makes the Commodore truly special. No shared walkways, no compromise, just pure luxury. So there you have it. Every single cabin category on the Safari Endeavour. Whether you want the luxury of the Commodore suite, the perfect location of the Pathfinder like I chose, the solid value of the Admiral, or even that unique outdoor access of the Trailblazer. There's honestly something for every type of Alaska cruiser. The key is knowing what matters most to you. Is it privacy, location, budget, special features? Now you have all the information to make the perfect choice for your Alaska adventure. And trust me, no matter which cabin you choose, you're going to have an incredible time on the ship. If this helped you decide, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments which cabin category you'd choose and why. I'd love to hear from you. Are you looking for maybe a little bit more information on Alaska or some of my other journeys? Guess what? I've got some right here for you. Feel free to click and dream. Oh, yikes, I forgot to tell you. Bonnie Lee here. thank you for stopping by. Feel free to like and subscribe. I promise I'll ring your doorbell every single time I upload a new video.